Hola! I am in Oaxaca City for Dia de Muertos, if you can't tell from the face gems. And it's my first time in the state of Oaxaca, and it is absolutely incredible. I am so blown away. And if you've ever dreamt of celebrating Dia de Muertos in Mexico, Oaxaca and Oaxaca City is definitely the place to be, and I'm gonna tell you why. But as a first-time visitor, it can be overwhelming to plan, and there's definitely some insider tips that you're gonna wanna know about if you're planning for this year, next year, or years to come. So let me tell you about our experience so far, how to experience this holiday the best in Oaxaca City, what to do, what not to do, and other things like where we ate and our favorite experiences here in Oaxaca City. So let's go. My name is Decca and I'm a world traveler, but I just moved to Mexico City about 6 weeks ago, and I have fallen in love with Mexico City, but also just the country of Mexico and Mexican culture. And Oaxaca has been top of my list to visit forever, and especially to experience this city and this state in the season of Dia de Muertos. So I am super grateful to be here right now. Oaxaca represents and is full of so many things I love about Mexican culture, which is the colors, the creativity, the food, and then especially the people and their emphasis and love for family and community, which is a big part of this holiday. So Oaxaca has completely lived up to my expectations. It's truly magical here, and I'm really excited to share more about this trip with you. I'm no expert on the tradition or history of Dia de Muertos, but I'm going to tell you what I've learned so far to give a little context before I describe the celebrations here in Oaxaca. So the holiday of Dia de Muertos, I used to think was about mourning, but I've learned that it's more about celebration and reunion. And you can see that in how they celebrate with ofrendas, flowers, music, parades, and just really coming together in families and community. The most beautiful things about this holiday is the tradition of building an ofrenda, which is like an offering for the loved ones who've passed away. So here they build, or all over Mexico, they build altars with offerings. They'll have food, photos, flowers, some of the loved ones' favorite things, and this is meant to guide the spirits home. And it's a beautiful way to remember and honor their loved ones. And I actually experienced this holiday for the first time 2 years ago in Mexico City, and I found it so special and beautiful to witness, and something that I wish we did in the US and probably in other countries around the world as well. But it's such a beautiful reminder of how precious life is, of how important family and community is, and that we should really seize the day and live fully while we're here, but then also to take a moment and remember and honor the people that we love that have passed away. So what should you do while you're in Oaxaca and in Oaxaca City, whether it's Dia de Muertos or just any time in Oaxaca? Gosh, there's so much to do. One of the things Oaxaca is most famous for is its incredible food and restaurants, and we have been amazed basically every time we sit down and eat. We've had amazing meals in the markets. We've also gone to many Michelin-starred restaurants, had some delicious coffee, treats, and then just anything that you eat on the streets is also delicious. So the markets are an amazing thing to visit while you're in Oaxaca, no matter what the time of year is. One of my favorite experiences was going to buy fresh meat, having them grill it right there, get some sides, and eat it in the market. That was amazing. But we've also been to many of the Michelin-starred restaurants. There were so many great meals. I'll go through a couple of these here in the video and then tell you a bit more about how we spent our time here. Despite there being a lot to do in Oaxaca City, my friend and I have mostly spent our time right in the city center because every day we're experiencing newness and more celebrations and parades and music and decor, and it's amazing to see that. And I'm confident I will be back in Oaxaca again to do more of the day trips and excursions outside of the city. So while we're here in the festive season, we are really enjoying and soaking up all of the music and color and crowds, smaller crowds, but people that are around right now. There are also amazing villages right near Oaxaca that you can go and find beautiful ceramics, rugs, textiles, and so much more. And each village has a specialty. And if you're looking to do a workshop in one of these, also speaking of workshops, you could do a cooking class. And these are amazing ways to learn more about the culture and heritage here in Oaxaca City. So tips for first-time visitors or anyone who's coming to Oaxaca City during Dia de Muertos is definitely book early. Book your flights and your accommodation far in advance. This is one of the most popular places in Mexico to be for the holiday, so you're definitely gonna thank yourself later if you book it ahead of time, and the cost will be greatly reduced. And then my second tip on the same note is to book your restaurants far in advance. On our first day, we quickly learned that you need reservations even for lunch at many of the popular restaurants. We weren't able to eat at a few places that we would have loved to, but we were able to get most dinner reservations that we wanted to. It was just a bit stressful for that first time trying to book. So I would recommend you do your research or check out my Oaxaca travel guide. My next tip is to not overschedule yourself with day trips and excursions, because it truly is so magical to be right here in the city. And I think that the best moments happen spontaneously. Yesterday afternoon, I was walking around and a primary school or preschool had a parade with all of the little children dressed up, and there was music and dancing, and it was so cute and so fun to see. But things like that don't happen if you're always booked and always have something on the calendar. And then lastly, very important in Oaxaca is to bring cash, especially for the markets, but there's also tons of additional vendors on the street, in the plazas, and in the parks, like where I got these face gems. So bring cash or bring a debit card and grab cash, but you're definitely gonna need it here in Oaxaca. And I said this a bit earlier with the time to be here, but I definitely recommend that you come in this window of the 25th to the 29th versus being here on the actual holiday, because it is beautiful, it's super festive, but it's gonna be a lot less crowded than the actual holiday. All in all, Oaxaca City is absolutely magical. It has such a beautiful and delicate balance of being festive and full of life, but also deeply spiritual, which is very rare around the world. And I'm so grateful to have been able to experience this city and to be here for this incredible holiday. If you have questions about planning your trip or you want support planning, please comment below or send me a message. I'd be happy to chat with you about Oaxaca City, Dia de Muertos, or other travels in Mexico or around the world. If you like this video, you can find more of my videos on other platforms. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, that really helps. And I really appreciate you watching this video, and I hope that you have a beautiful week whenever this video finds you. Peace. Let's start over. Dia de Muertos. It's, okay. Awkward. Okay.